Hello,
Welcome back, yes.
We are a little bit behind in terms of commentary. The feature match has already begun, so we're going to jump straight in. Here we go. So we're round 3. We have Joel Blaskey playing against Jacob Weinberg. We have another Vader Phasma.
Seems popular.
This time we have Riken Mill.
Oh, tell me about this one.
All right. So, don't know where this deck came from. I know there's a couple of people in the room playing it at least.
Okay.
And by couple, I mean literally I know 2 people.
2 people, right. Okay.
It
wow.
is a deceivingly strong deck. It doesn't seem like it should do anything. On paper, it looks like trash. In reality, it looks like trash, and then you lose.
Oh, right.
All right. So, okay.
So you relax and go, well, this will be easy, and then,
so
I'm dead.
The whole deck revolves around shields, the ability to mill your deck and empty your hand all at once.
Oh, wow.
So it's very difficult to kill any characters. It's very difficult to have cards in your hand, and it's very difficult to not run out of cards in your deck.
Wow.
So it makes use of Riken's ability, which is when he activates, you may mill off the top. Sorry, I keep saying mill. I'm a Magic player. You may discard from the top of your opponent's deck a number of cards equal to the number of characters you have with shields.
Oh.
Other characters with shields, so very important. So maximum of 2.
2, right.
Yep. But the thing is, once the deck gets going, it's always 2. And because of that, so you will have the plan being is you always have shields across all your characters.
Yes.
You have Riken's ability going all the time. You have
lots of specials there.
You have Phasma's. Sorry, not Phasma's. You have Padme's ability as well.
Yes.
Plus, you've got cards like Scout, Maz's Goggles, and the ability to just discard from hand using C-3PO on a 2-side.
Oh, wow.
So it's deceptively strong. I would describe.
You were just going to be spewing cards.
I would describe
from everywhere.
There's the deck list there. I would describe it as a clunky deck, and it feels strange to play. I think it's very skill rewarding, but it's very good.
Wow.
I mean, look, there's a bunch of cards there that most people would consider unplayable. I mean, you're playing cards like Secret Mission and Crate Dragon Howl.
Oh, wow.
So Crate Dragon Howl, force an opponent to remove a die or mill 2 cards. Against this deck, you consider removing the die.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you're going to run out of cards.
Yeah,
so.
Secret Mission's another one.
Oh, my goodness.
Mill the top card of your opponent's library. Like, these cards don't seem that great. But in combination...
everything is gaining shields, milling cards. That seems to be... They've gone through everything that does those 2 things.
It makes quite strong use of cards like Luke's Protection.
That is... I've seen that. That seems quite good.
Yeah, the Luke's Protection.
Putting it back on top of your... on your deck is pretty good.
Yes, it's quite good. The issue, I think, of this deck is if it falls a little bit behind, it can become quite difficult to catch back up.
Right.
In that...
it'll need all its characters. I mean...
losing a character in this deck is big. Losing... it's difficult. You need shields. You need to get your shields out. You need to get a bit rolling. Now we're going to call it Phasma. The Phasma deck.
I'll take it.
So the
Phaser.
The Phasma deck
or Fader. I don't know. Well, everyone can make up their own name.
I'm gonna call it Phasma. Phasma rather. That deck is quite aggressive. So
we saw that round.
From the get-go, can keep you off your shields, but if you're able to stabilize, it's not too bad. So now Jacob's playing a slightly different list to the previous Vader Phasma list that we saw, in that he's playing 2 right control buttons, which we didn't see. He's playing the Holocron package as well, but slightly different cards in the Holocron package. He's favouring Force Throw over the... no, he's playing Mind Probe as well. So he's just playing all the big blue upgrades.
What best defense is that?
Best defense, deal a red character 3 damage.
So is it any red character? Not
any red character.
Oh, right. Wow.
3 damage and remove 2 of your opponent's dice. Any 2 dice.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty strong, especially if they're showing like 6 damage on 2 dice. That's.
Yeah, it's very strong. Or even just I've used it to remove 4 resources from an Unca player. It's strong. And it's actually stronger against non-damage decks.
Right.
If you think about it, because you're removing 2 damage at what is essentially not a cost, because they're not doing damage.
Right, I see.
So there we see. So the game at hand, Joel has taken quite a bit of damage on Padme there.
Yeah, in the middle there.
And he hasn't been able to get the shields, to get his shields rolling, which is...
it's unfortunate.
It's a bit rough. He's not done yet. This deck can turn quite quickly.
He does have a shield showing down on
has a shield
Jedi
showing. It has a C-3PO die as well. The C-3PO's ability makes this deck very powerful. The ability to just make any die.
Yeah, that's quite incredible. Or a special. Instant special.
Yeah, it's very strong.
It was popular in the old Poe Maz days.
You've got to respect the power of the C-3PO die. Now, Joel is actually there. He's actually turning the die to that side. Important. It actually doesn't change the die. It resolves it as something else.
It looks at the number only, doesn't it?
Yeah, just the number. Yes. So a blank can be a special, as a blank is 0 and a special is 0, but it looks at the number.
And any number can be a special, but it can only be one special.
Yeah, special is
Yeah. But effectively, if you have a 3... whatever,
there we go.
Discard, it'll become 3 down. Oh, wow, look at this go.
So what we just saw is Joel took a resource, used C-3PO to gain a resource, and then paid 3 for Trench Warfare, I think it's called. Is it Trench Warfare? No.
Yeah, it's the other...
I can't remember. It gained 5 shields. I can't remember what it's called.
It's the other dug-in, the more expensive dug-in.
Much more expensive dug-in. It costs 3, but it gains 5 shields.
5 shields, wow.
Yes, quite strong.
Yeah, that's a lot of shields.
Yep, so immediately, there we go. So now, Riken's next roll-in will immediately mill 2. Right. So now the plan with this deck is to stay above the threshold of shields, basically.
Right.
Entrenched, there we go. So just being called out by a gentleman in Twitch chat there. Thank you very much.
Otherwise known as the more expensive dug-in.
Yes.
Well, that's all I know it as.
Forever will be known as the more expensive dug-in.
Yes. Dug in more.
Yes.
more dug in than the...
Dug in plus if you're a programmer. So, on the other hand, so Joel not doing damage doesn't matter, doesn't need to do damage.
No, that's right. That wouldn't be his end game, so...
No. Interesting to see how he does end up going against this quite aggressive deck. Because I've played against his Riken Mill twice, I think now. I really like the deck. It's deceptively good. I did feel... Oh, there's a roll.
How about that?
I did feel that it could struggle against super early aggression, and in this case, that is a lot of damage. So that is 5. That is 8 damage showing on 2 dice.
Ouch.
With 1 action, plus the 2 damage on... So, currently showing... In the current game state, that is 10 damage on 3 dice.
Wow. Well, Joel's got 2 resources there. I'm not sure what he's got in his hand.
So he's going to create Dragon Howl, which, if you're Jacob here, you mill 2 cards.
Yeah, I think you'd mill and keep the damage.
You mill and keep 2 cards, and then delete a character.
And Padme is a strong one to get rid of because of her natural ability, yeah?
Padme will be dead, exactly. So 3 damage from...
But there's only 4 cards in his deck now, yeah?
Yeah, 4 cards, 3 damage from from Vader's special. So 3 damage takes the shields off, the 4 damage puts Padme to 10. Or does she have 12 health? I believe she has 10.
I think it's 10, yeah.
I think Jacob's just doing the math here. He resolves the specials and simply kills a character outright. I mean, he could choose to take out... No, actually, he doesn't have the damage. He's 1 short. So, yeah, he'll kill... Yep. Kill Padme. And that's demonstrating the power of of Vader right there.
Yeah, really strong.
Yeah, look, it's rough. That's real rough. As I said, the Riken Mill definitely requires a little bit of setup. It requires you to get to a position early before your opponent gets to that position, basically. It is a bit of a race. Yep, so that was 10 damage. Swift bonk on the head.
That's it. It's a dead May.
Yes, it is. So...
Oh, here we go. C-3PO's joining the fight.
Yeah, the thing is, we can't quite see Jacob's deck. I'm not sure how much milling Joel's actually managed to do. We can't quite see the deck there. We can
just see the edge of it.
But, yeah, not looking like a huge number of cards just yet.
He did count them before. It did seem like there was at least half there.
Joel, again, is on the hang-on plan. Hang on long enough until your opponent runs out of cards, basically. That is it.
we've got the Scout Special.
Yeah, we're going to see Scout Special there.
Another Focus from Instructor. So Scout Special is quite good, isn't it? It's discard the lowest cost.
Yeah, look at your hand, and you may remove the lowest cost card, I believe. Or one of the, whatever your choice of the lowest costing card.
Yep, it's all just getting rid of those cards.
Yep, so the deck also plays, obviously, it makes use of that card, and it makes use of Maz's Goggles, because of the Maz's Goggles special.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Just another solid way to attack the hand.
A lot of specials going on all over the place.
Yep, definitely. So...
Wow, Riken Mill.
Yeah, nice. Quite strong. It hasn't really performed amazingly well here, because we haven't quite got to see...
Well, I mean, in my experience, the mill control can, if there's a lot of aggression coming at it, it just can't stop it fast enough.
Yeah, true,
if it gets the control, the upper hand, as you were saying before, it can be impossible to stop.
Yeah, true of a lot of control decks, in that they can struggle with the hyper-aggressive strategies. So currently, we did just see a resolution of the Scout Special, which I imagine hit the should have hit the Enrage. I don't know if it did.
Yeah, I can't quite see what's going on in his hand there either. But it's still more cards going to the discard. Yeah.
So yeah, Joel not quite getting what he needed here. Like what you're looking for is you're looking for an early Luke's protection.
He's got that Luke's protection there, but I mean, does he want to spend the action on it right now?
Right, of course. So sorry, the Scout removed Doubt.
Okay.
Of course, he had 2-0 costs in his hand, so that's fine. Doubt I believe the correct choice there. Taking away your opponent's ability to interact with your dice. The Enrage enables tricks, but you know their hand, so you're not too worried about what they could do with that extra resource.
No, that's right. I think Doubt probably more effective to remove in this instance. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. All right, so it looks like the action's on Joel, so he's going to discard the C-3PO as he has one in play. He's not allowed to play the second. That's a resource.
Well, imagine if you could. What happens if your C-3PO or C-3PO die? Does Destiny explode? I don't know.
Well, you've cheated.
Yeah, well, that's it. But you can see why they have to make it unique, right?
Yes, there'd be some interesting interactions. So Jedi. One thing we haven't actually spoken about is Jedi Instructor's ability, which is when you activate Jedi Instructor, you may turn. Is it another die to a side that you just rolled? I believe that is completely off the top of my head. So the card text is...
Turn one of your character dice to a side showing the same symbol
as this die.
So the instructor's die.
Yep, so the instructor rolls in, and then whatever you roll, you may turn another character die to that same symbol. So yeah, I was correct.
And it's only character dice this affects, not
yes, other character dice.
Right.
Which is good, works well with Riken, basically works well in the deck. Also, it's a 9 health character, which is not nothing.
No, that's quite a lot for the cost of 8.
Yes.
Whenever the health is higher than the cost, that's usually a good thing.
It's quite efficient. So we saw another entrench there.
Expensive Duggan. Yeah. No,
the other thing is also Duggan does require you to own the battlefield, whereas Entrench does not.
Right. So it's also better Duggan.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Oh, look at this. That Mind Probe really knows how to roll specials.
Look, that's what the deck does.
I need to buy mine where he bought his.
There's a lot of round symbols on those dice. So we're getting a deck count there. Looks like maybe about 8 to 10. Maybe we can get a confirmation from the table judge there exactly number of cards in deck. I was right. It was 8.
What a guess.
What a god.
Oh my goodness. That was incredible. So that can go down quite fast.
Yeah. It's quite good. So 8, look, 8, the problem is milling their deck isn't enough. You need to empty their hand as well.
Right.
So C-3PO makes that quite doable, as he can turn sort of any die to a discard, but you can't do it as fast. Now, the thing that Joel does have going for him is that because Riken is still... now, there should be a card milled there for the Riken activation? Or was that a reroll? So that was a reroll.
Okay.
So there's enough damage to kill the. So it's going to get rough now. It's going to get rough. So the hope that Joel had was that Riken does have has 2 value sides, which means with C3PO that's a 2 discard, which is quite strong. But that does not enable. It makes it difficult for you to just weather the storm because this Vader Phasma deck doesn't slow down.
No.
It starts fast and gets faster.
I'm just thinking the Riken Mill, obviously these guys have played this forever, but a card I would consider playing is the Diplomatic Immunity card.
Yep.
Gives you endless shields, but those values are so high.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I do believe that Joel had picked this up. Joel hasn't played much. I think he's had a child recently.
Right.
And so he's played quite little Destiny. He was quite an avid player, I think.
Are his priorities in order there? I don't know.
Questionable.
Joel.
So he hasn't played as much, I imagine, as he wanted to. So I think he picked this deck up not too long ago, maybe even a couple of days ago. The one person I do know that is playing this deck, and he's
what happened there?
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, I can see that.
Possibly an Intimidate. I didn't see there.
All the shields went.
It possibly was just an actual Intimidate.
Or was that the value of the card or something causing damage?
That would have... No, that's not a thing anymore. He's not playing He's not playing Kylo.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. Maybe it's just another special that...
I'm sure we
missed something. Either way.
Commentators will... the commenters will tell the commentators what's going on.
No. We missed it. Sorry. Yep. Thank you very much for Twitch chat. The card's right there in the library. I'm a fool. That was All Quiet on the front.
Okay.
So that is unfortunate that Joel didn't get to do that before his instructor died. So All Quiet in the front is remove any number of shields from your characters, and your opponent discards that number of cards from the top of their deck.
Oh, wow.
So that is one of the primary win cons of this deck, is that you can get up to 9 shields and then All Quiet on the front 9 cards out of their deck.
That's huge.
So in that case, that was only 3.
Right.
Consider if that had happened an action earlier before Joel lost the Jedi Instructor, that would have been 6 cards.
That's 6 cards gone.
So it's a bit unfortunate that for Joel that he had to do that now, because, I mean, obviously those shields were also keeping his Riken alive.
That's right.
I think Joel recognising maybe that's the only way that he was actually going to have a chance at winning.
Yeah, well, he's got to get this mill done as quickly as possible now, so it's a race for him. And he just saw the value in his win condition.
Saw what he needed to do. Now, again, unfortunate, we're seeing a Vader Phasma player with their battlefield in play.
That hurts too.
The throne room.
Yep. This new round.
We just got a host. Someone is hosting us, so thank you to Ace 2000. So what's going on here? So.
They've just started a new round. New turn.
All right.
So this is round 3 of 8 in our tournament.
Round 3 of 8. That's today, and then we have a further top 8 tomorrow. We have some side events which we might have on stream. We also there's some mention of maybe for the locals a cheeky Clask tournament. If anybody's aware of the game Clask, it is something that we play. We play quite a lot here.
Yeah, that requires some kind of physical skill.
It's a variation, I guess, of an air hockey kind of game. It's a lot of fun. Anybody who doesn't know what it is, definitely look it up. Called Clask.
Wow.
A lot of fun. All right. So what have we got here? So Joel...
Joel's just got to stay alive, right? And keep
he's got to live, but he doesn't have a lot of options. He has Riken and he has... 1 die Riken, 1 die C3PO. It's just, it doesn't feel great. Particularly when you're taking 3. I mean, look, the damage sides there on the Vader, just they're consistent. They are consistent. That is.
Oh, the Mind Probe didn't roll a special. It's broken now.
No, that Mind Probe didn't roll a special, but Vader did.
Oh, right.
So Riken taking another 3. Swift kick to the face.
So is Vader's damage just caused by himself at this stage?
Well, there you go. That's an indication. He's done it 4 times.
Yeah, well, there you go. He's hurt himself 4 times, caused 12 damage. Is that about...
Is
my maths good there?
Yeah, it seems about right. I mean, I'm guessing some number of those from the from his battlefield resolution. We're seeing Nice glamour shot of the freshly ground coffee.
Oh, I could do with that. Yeah.
In the hand cam there.
Did I hear our producer say he's going to go and get his coffee?
I think maybe.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, we would like to just...
Yeah, that was a cheeky comment back from the producer.
We would like to reiterate that thank you very much to our sponsors, actually. We have very generous sponsorship from from Ultimate Guard. So all players in the room have been provided with some Ultimate Guard merch.
Wow.
Swag. We got some bags and some deck boxes.
Jeez,
and some,
that's pretty good. Oh, we have a end of game there.
Yeah, look, the damage there, just too much coming out from Jacob, Joel not able to weather the storm enough. I mean, I think Joel would have been left with maybe 3 cards in deck, but still had a full grip. So unfortunately, we don't have Feature 2 to jump to, as that has already completed. I'm not sure what the match was in Feature 2, but it was a quick one.
Wow.
So back to us, our pretty faces.
I'm learning so many decks today. It's
it's a good way. It's a good way to pick them up.
I might retire my my Finn Ray starter set. No, I wasn't quite that early.
No. All right.
But so it's definitely it's that. It was interesting to see how the aggro deck definitely just overtook the mill deck there. Just
for sure.
In the race, I guess.
Just a side note, I feel like I just noticed it myself. I should point it out. I do have a rather red eye at the moment. I've actually had laser surgery recently. I'm not. That is the reason I look like. It's okay.
And he's hitting the whiskey bottle over there.
I'm not hungover. I've been in a fight. I'm just
so
laser surgery.
You can't see a thing.
Laser surgery. Oh, I can see. Well, I couldn't see a thing previously. Now I can.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Great.
That's
glorious.
awesome.
Yeah. So anyways, that was round 3 complete.
Yes.
Look,
3 of 8.
That was quite quick, so we'll have a short break between rounds, and then we'll be jumping straight into round 4. And then I believe we'll also start getting a few deck techs. We're going to get a few interviews going, people talking about their decks, their strategies, their preparation, things like that. So some of the top players on the day are going to jump on, and we'll have a bit of a chat about.
That sounds pretty great.
Their thoughts.
I might learn something. You never know.
All right. Well, that's us for this round. We'll be back round 4.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much.
There's no point in